Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Milo7 Gaming, and we're taking a look at Biomutant, which launched today. As you can see, I'm not getting any audio. The game refuses to output audio to anything except the stock speakers. So I'm using headsets right now. Nothing. I just can't get it to do anything with that. Let me see if I can fix it. Oops, that wasn't quite what I wanted, but we'll get in here to the menu probably. We're going to go to, and you can see the recording, hopefully. I'm going to go to here, and you can see we're set for my headphones. Let's go speakers. Now let's go ahead and change this also to that. It's on default anyway, so it should have been using the headphones, but let's go ahead and put down speakers as well, just to make sure. Now we'll minimize. No audio there. And there's our audio back. Now we can't see it there, but
a plague is ruining the land. But
see what I mean? It just does not want to send it to the headphones. It only sends it to the speakers. So that's really messed up. And now, of course, my speaker, my microphone is picking it up.
Strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down.
Yeah, I don't understand. The other problem I have with this.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Yeah. So right now I've got it set as, let's see, video, as full screen 1920 by 1080. Now it doesn't come set that normally. It came set at 720. And I think it was full screen. Let's go ahead and apply those. Accept. Now, of course, it's small. So let's go ahead and hit Alt-Enter to actually put it into full screen. Let's see, is it going to work? It came in and it would not, the mouse didn't actually select what was pointing to. So it seems to be working at the moment. Let's try borderless and see if we can do some more troubleshooting on that. That seems to be okay now. All right, well, I'm going to turn down the audio a little bit on my own, which means I may not be able to hear it, but hopefully it means it won't bleed into my headphones. And we'll see how it goes. So it's been kind of a weird thing. I got into the game earlier, and it slowed down badly. It thinks my computer should be running full high for its presets at 1920 by 1080. But then when we did that, it would slow to a crawl. It would stutter. It just wouldn't do anything. So we're going to try this. Now I'm going to make one more change. I'm going to turn off monitoring right now because it's getting weird to hear myself. But we were also losing the mic on occasion. I don't know if that was related to anything. Hopefully we're still hearing everything. We shall find out. So let's jump in. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game now. It's not early access. It is release day. There's going to be some problems. I know there were some problems with some sort of rewards for pre-order. I don't know what the pre-order rewards are. I should get them. I do have the game pre-ordered, but I don't know. We'll just go medium for now. I've read some reviews that said the game's not very difficult. There we go. Audio. How nice. And so maybe we want to play hard, but we're only going to play this for a few hours. Just attempt to get kind of an idea about the game. Decide if it's something you want right now. We do have the DLC for MechWarrior 5 and the full release of Solasta coming out on the 27th, which is in 2 days from when I'm recording this. And those are two games that have been pretty important to the channel, so they're the ones we're probably going to focus on. But you know what? This is a game I was excited about. It looks amazing. We're going to give it a try. So if we get into character creation, we've got 6 choices. Primal here is essentially your dexterous type of breed. Your Dum-Don is kind of your strength breed. Your Rex is your dexterity. Or I'm sorry, your toughness. So that would be your vitality, I guess, up there. They put them in a different order here than they do later, we're going to see. So I think they should be in the same order here that they're on their little color wheel that we have later. There's some weird choices they make in this character creation scene. But it is what it is. So Rex is your toughness one. Hyla is your toughness one. Your Rex is kind of your middle of the road, I guess. And you can see on the right, it shows you kind of the differences. So if we were to go with this, we'd have a little less health and armor, but we'd have a little bit more key energy, however you want to say that. So primal here, we're going to lose a lot. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any bonus except our crit chance goes up to 4, and that's kind of it. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a very good one. I mean, it's supposed to be dexterity, but I don't see a difference in move speed on this, right? Oh, it does have a little bit of energy regen as well. Okay. You'd think agility and move speed would be important for the nimble and dexterous one. But it doesn't look like it's giving us anything there. So then, I say the dumb downs your strength, and you can see we do a lot more melee damage, a little bit more health. Critical chance drops back down to 3. Rex, kind of your average one. So you lose that melee damage, but you gain a little bit of key energy, power, energy regen, as well as health. Hyla is your toughness, and so you see your vitality. Your armor goes up a tiny bit. Doesn't look like health goes up at all, but you lose a little bit of intellect, and your crit chance goes down to 2. Your FIP, this is going to be kind of your psionic one. You can see power, key energy, and energy regen all jump. Health and armor all have a pretty, health especially has a precipitous drop. Melee damage drops a little bit, and your crit chance goes back up to 3. And then you've got your Murgle. This is kind of your charisma-based one. You can see our barter goes from 7 to 10%. Crit chance goes up, loot chance goes up, your intellect drops. I think actually we're going to go with the Murgle because, if you're as pretty as me, you want to make sure that your character is also equally attractive. So we're going to go with the Murgle. Yep. See more detailed about what effect. Okay, press I guess.
Define your genetic structure.
So, I don't know. I? Oh, there we go. Doesn't actually look like it tells us anything more than we have already, but vitality, amount of health and energy, cost of dodging, health, yep. Good enough. I guess because they didn't give us any tool tips over here. They decided just to give us those, which, again, I think that's a curious choice. I think they should just give us the mouse over. It tells you what it does, right? Yeah, that's what it should do. Having hit an extra key seems kind of silly. All right. I think I'm going to go toward, we're already charismatic. So we already have that 4 and 10. We could increase that a lot by going down this direction. Look what it does to our head. So as you change these, it does change the look of your character, right? So you have kind of all of these over here. And, it is what it is. So we could have kind of go down here to charisma and intellect, and that would give us some... The problem is I'm not really interested in intellect for the side party. I'm kind of more thinking more agility. And they're kind of opposite each other. Why is charisma the dumbest looking one, right? Charisma should be the best looking one. I don't know. I'm going to go a little bit... screw it. We're going full agility. Even though we went charisma down here, we're going to go for it. That's going to drop our barter back down. Do we want to back up and do a different one?
Encode your DNA.
The primal's supposed to be the nimble one, right?
Define your genetics.
Let's see. If we go this way, what does it do for? I don't really need the intellect. Let's go up towards... something like that, maybe? Interesting that... Oh, that's 20, not negative 20. It's 20. I can go up this way. Give us a little bit more strength. We'll try something like that. All right, now that we've got this, I'm just... we're going to hit random, and we're just going to hit 4 times. Whatever the 4th one is, we're going to take. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, heat.
Choose your first style.
Fur. We're going to do the same thing through this. We're just going to randomize this. We're going to see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Pick your
Confirm.
mind.
Now, this is, again, one of those weird UI choices they made. So we can drag the color around with the mouse, right? You'd think you'd also be able to drag this up and down, but you can't. You have to only do this with the keyboard. Why half of this clearly touchscreen design looking thing, right? This to me looks exactly like a touchscreen where you would just stick your finger on there. You can't see me, but I'm putting my finger on the screen. And you would just pull this around and you move this to where you want. But half of it's mouse and half of it's keyboard. It makes zero sense to me at all. The whole thing should be mouse. This keyboard shortcut is just, it's confusing. It's curious. It's like they changed their mind how they were going to do it, but they only did it halfway and then they forgot about what they were doing. And so just kind of this half-assed weirdness. I don't know. It's an odd UI choice. But again, we're going to do four randoms and we'll take what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kind of purple. Nice. And same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't appear to adjust this for your random either. Your brightness doesn't change with your random. Let's go something like that. All right, and we'll hit confirm.
Pick a class.
Now, the other thing is class is at the end. You've already made all your decisions about what you want, and now you find out what you're supposed to have. I think it should probably go race and then class, and then you can pick everything else. I think that makes the most sense. Or even class first, and then figure out what you want. Although traditionally, most games do have you pick race first. But I think probably class needs to be not your last thing. It should be close to the front, because it determines what your choices should be. And so again, I think this is a really bad place for it to be. I've seen a lot of people online having to go all the way up, pick their class, then go all the way back and set the rest of their stuff. That's just a dumb idea. This should come early on in the selection. So we've got Mercenary. This is kind of your just your basic melee kind of strength build, right? So melee dual wield, 2 different one-handed weapons, and you get Fury.
Deadeye.
Deadeye is kind of a ranged class. 20% extra damage, instant reload. Commando, ranged weapon inflicts more damage to the target. So this is instant reload, and then your next magazine is 20%. I don't know how. I wonder if that's an ability you have to use or if it just automatically happens.
Commando.
I'm kind of thinking of going Commando.
Psy-Freak.
You've got Psy-Freak, which is your obviously your psionicist.
Saboteur.
You've got Saboteur, which is another dual wield, but this one gets a dodge bonus. So the dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%, whereas the Mercenary gets more damage. So both dual wield, one's damage, one's dodge.
Sentinel.
And then your Sentinel. I played around with the Sentinel a little bit earlier today as I was trying to get settings figured out, and actually tried to record it and it went horrible. But we're going to go with the Commando, I think.
Commando chosen.
And yeah, we're going to go ahead. And you can spin it, in theory. This is working a lot better now than it was earlier.
Sounds good.
Off we go.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
I was going to play this with the controller, and I did play with that a little bit, and I had problems, not because the game was bad with it, but because I was bad with it. So we're going to try it with the mouse and keyboard now, just for me to see what I think about that. Oops.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
All right. Every kind of preview I've seen of this game, they went good. They went light. And so I haven't seen any of the dark stuff. So just in the interest of fair play, I'm going to go dark for this playthrough. It probably won't be a playthrough I play through with, but as an early kind of first look of a game, it's nice to maybe see both sides. I don't like playing as dark, generally speaking. It kind of physically hurts me to make those choices.
Allow me to introduce myself.
It is what it is.
I'm the dark side of you, your inner voice to be precise, an echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Besides, we're purple, he's got purple, it all works.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
This is very Fable-esque.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same, with the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
But the darkness makes it easier to sneak up on that best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
I mean, I guess any game that gives you kind of a strong left, left, right, black, white kind of moral focus is going to give you kind of Fable.
Guess left can be right.
Kind of feelings. It seems like it's a little bit too blatant, but I don't know that it's a bad thing. It was an interesting system. It's a fun system. So we'll go left-handed darkness here. A little Danzig here. That's fine.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Run down
Do
here.
you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, I'm still mistiming it. Oh, it gave it to me. Okay, so you have to hold a direction and then... Okay. So, and then shooting is... So, monkey wheel, we go Alt, we dodged it, and then we shoot. But it's not giving us... Oh, okay, hold on. Well, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Come on, Alt, dodge. Can I dodge? Oh, you have to hold the... Okay, so if you hold Alt, it just kind of dodges where it wants to dodge. Oh, come on. I'm having trouble getting the direction. Like if you're already moving in an area and you hit Alt, it works. But if you don't, it doesn't give me credit for it. You can't hold Alt first. If you hold Alt first, it's probably just going to dodge into him. See? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Not even a little bit. Hey, it finally gave me credit for that. Okay, we got away with that. Oh wait, so now we're supposed to jump. Nope, I can't get back to the Alt. It's in the wrong place for me. Oh, now we're supposed to parry, but we got no health left. No! Oh, god damn it. Of course, Alt is right there next to your Start and your Windows keys. So, no, just continue playing. We should be dead right there. Yeah, that's really hard. I'm not a fan of that at all. I wonder if I can change it to Shift. Let's restart the check. thing and see if I can, because I have to move my thumb over there. Let's go ahead and we're going to go to settings and we'll go to mapping maybe. Dodge is alt. So shift is supposed to be run. I would rather alt be harder to get to, run be harder to get to. So I'm going to change dodge to shift. Yep, override. And then we'll take this and we'll, I don't know, we'll make that alt. We'll see if that works better. There we go. Little jump and immediately attack. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the controls so far on either.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to
now we can alt and jump in. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the controls so far. Maybe we should be using extra mouse buttons to do stuff like that. Maybe that's what I need to do. We'll see if it lets me here in a second. We'll run up and.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go back into the control settings again. And we'll go to settings, and we'll go to mapping. I think I'm going to make run. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll give that a go. Yeah, that seems to work okay. We'll see. We'll see what the shift is like for my dodge.
Wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
All right, you move forward to do to target them, aim the camera towards them to shoot them, R to reload, key energy lets us do our abilities. Oops. Nope, I'm still having troubles. I think the problem is that you have to pick your direction first. And then hit dodge. Rather than hit dodge, and then when you're holding it, select your direction, right? All right, did they drop anything? Don't see any loot in there. Oh, E. Okay. I don't have a huge amount on the little temporary desk. I'm on vacation, so to speak. I'm out of town, so I'm playing on a little tiny fold-up desk in the guest bedroom. So that's half the problem right there. All right, so we got an electric module. It's rare, it's shocking, and it's decent. So shocking 5, decent 4. Special weapon add-on attached to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage type. Some enemies have resistances. All right, so we'll see. So we'll go ahead and we will equip it. To attach the special effect icon, select it through the consumables quick menu. But didn't we just do that already? I mean, isn't that why we just hit F to whatever we hit to equip it? But now I have to hit something else to actually equip it? Okay. 1. I think 1's said to hit 1, right? 1 doesn't seem to do anything. Holding down 2. Okay, so that's our electric damage. This is our normal damage. Okay, so it's equipped, but then you want to do that. And because we have the weapon on 2, we hold down 2, not 1, even though it said that. And 3 would be our melee weapon. And we've got our little clencher knife. Okay. Medical supply bags. All right. Have to use consumables. Okay. All right. Pick it up. Now that one's going to be on 1. Okay. And same thing. We can do it with whatever we want. We're not going to use it, but we know it's there. Okay, he automatically jumps to it, which is... I think you should have to hit something like interact or something. It's definitely fast. There's a grasshopper. Sludge soaker. Remember to parry enemy attacks. All right, that is Q, and I would probably forget.
Sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the...
What do you mean no range weapon select?
and
2.
changed with it. Evolution has its...
Oh, no, move. Let's do a melee attack. Is that him? All right, fallen enemies can be looted. Highlight fallen enemies and then find a highlighted enemy proceed. Okay. Remember, healing items when you're wounded, use them. Yep. All right, we're okay health-wise. Looks like he's got something. Tongue tickly, health regen, common. Okay. Is he highlighted? No, they're just saying it's poison there. Okay. But he might have something. There we go, energy pack. I'm going to take it all. What does this guy have? Oh, I reloaded. That's good. We needed to do that anyway, but... another tickling toffee. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, they can do that too. No, come on, shift. I'm trying. Nope, didn't work. I'm really having trouble with shift. No, that's not what I wanted. Again, you have to hold your direction first, and then your shift. And you can't dodge fast enough to avoid that. At least I can't. That's really annoying. Okay. We'll have to use a health. That's okay. I'm really struggling with the dodge. The dodge does not work when I want it to. It's a weird... You have to hold your direction and then do it, right? If you hold it first, you have no control. He just goes wherever he wants to go. It looks like if you just hold it, it goes forward on the screen no matter what you want. Okay, let's do a little health. Oh, no, we're ticking back up. I thought it said we didn't heal automatically, but we are, so I'm just going to let it. Let me take a look over here. Okay, I don't see anything. All right, let's head in. Let us head in. Okay. Another door. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Enemies carry large shields. You need to break with melee attacks before you deal damage to the enemy. Okay, so we gotta come in here.
Well placed.
Come on, dodge out, dodge. Oh, and did I lose everything because they walked away? We did lose his shield. Ah, damn it. The shift is just not fast enough for me. But we got him. Alright, you'll unlock at one point you can use to get to the menu, press tab. Let's go and get whatever loot we have to pick up. Nothing there. Got some stuff on the ground here. Clink and plank, so that's for crafting, I assume. Alright, we'll hit tab. And we'll go to character. Alright. When you level up, you increase the attribute of your choice by 10. Pick the attribute you want to increase from the list. Okay. So we can do... Alright, so we do vitality, which probably isn't a bad idea for us at the moment. Strength, intellect, agility, charisma, and luck. I'm going to go vitality. I'm going to get some more, I guess, more armor. But alright, upgrade points when leveling, special attacks and perks. Okay. I'm going to go ranged attack. Automatic rifles, that seems to be what we're using, so we'll go for that. So now we could do Boom Dove. Alright, we've already got 1,000 needles. We just hit click once, that does that. Cloud Tongue is jump and then shoot. Buttermilk is dodge and then shoot. Yeah. Then Boom Dove is dodge right left. I guess. Okay, well, we'll try it. That's not going to work for us, but we're going to give it a try. Okay. Let's back up. So we got that. Anything else we can look at? We've got, once you get more upgrade points, you can spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wung Fu and perk minions. Okay. So Wung Fu is this stuff that we were just in. Perk is general or commando, so we could do stimulus, adrenaline. Okay. Let's get out of this. We are all leveled. So if I go there, you're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted. Yeah, we just did that. Are you gonna let me do it? There we go. Okay, that's okay. Nice, okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Ooh, the old world claw bar. Good enough. All right.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Ah, I see. We're gonna have individual kind of like Pathfinder. You get a rope, then you can climb one cliff with it, and then it disappears. You get one crowbar, you can open one door with it, probably, and then it disappears. Because that's how ropes and pry bars work, you know. Oh, I'm supposed to be clicking something. Hope if they make that big enough to actually see. We did it. Down we go.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
All right. There's a chain over there.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they
The
share
morks.
under distress.
Mork and orc?
Orcs that affect the cellular.
Or are we going Warhammer with this one?
Any living being when absorbed, including you.
Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that did not work. We did not shoot where I wanted to at all. Nope, didn't work again. Oh, I just can't do this. There we go. Oh, I thought we had it, but it didn't work. Come on, let me dodge, for God's sakes. Yeah, this dodge system. Let's just... come on. There we go. Yeah, not a fan at all. All right, collected a Bioblob. All right, Bioblob juice special powers. Okay. Anything else we need to get from here? All right, so let's hit tab and see. So Bioblobs, mutations to unlock psi powers, biogenics, and upgrade your resistances. All right. So the Bioblobs get us this stuff, whereas the little dog things get us perks and Wung Fu. Okay. So I'm gonna go biogenetics. So press the input you have to bound the ability. Press the input you have bound the ability to while facing an enemy. This will affect a small humanoid enemy hit, while infected enemies will attack their allies instead of you. Okay, that's not too bad. Vile Bile. It will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you're facing, inflicting all enemies you're hit. Yeah. Is that how we want to do? Sure, why not? We'll give that a try. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll go for it. To use Bile, press down the input you have bound. It will make sure you tox. Okay. So it's on space. Okay, I guess that's the same as our melee attack, so that seems odd, but okay. We'll give it a go. I just don't know, guys. That's where I'm at on this. It looks amazing. I'm not a fan of the control schemes. We haven't seen the puzzles yet, but the little bit I have seen are, well, we'll probably I think we're coming up on one here pretty quick.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. All right, found a puzzle scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while some feature different rewards. All right, select which node is to switch the node that's selected W and S. Okay, and then to rotate Q and E. So W and S selects the one you want. Q and E. I don't know why we just don't click it and it just goes one way. Whatever. Okay, the number of rotations you have left. Okay. Yep. Each node is certain position. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go E, I guess, and then we're going to go S. That seems fine. So now we're going to go E again. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go down. No. Wow, there we go. That if you hold that for anything more than a super quick tap, it's on to the next one. And we'll put that one. There we go.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay, you've now seen the puzzle games, and as far as I can tell, they're all about that complicated. So let's...
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Uh-oh.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Well, I mean, I'm nothing if not attracted to brain
It's
melt.
going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left.
There we go.
There you go.
I wonder if... Now, I was wondering about remapping the forward to just the left mouse button. No, I don't think so. And then doing your weapons with the keyboard and doing your movement with the mouse. It might work.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Okay, well, let me check something real fast. I want to see if they have any other kind of control modes set up. I didn't see any. No, they don't have any. Okay. Let's go back and let's try this with the controller again. Let me plug it in. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, hold on. We had it. Hold on. Let's do, All right, well, shooting is definitely more difficult with the controller. Something there. There we go. No. That's that. Oh, X. I was trying to figure out what the melee attacks were again. Okay.
Small things for your big ideas. That's the last of it.
There we go.
Let's talk to the wheeled one before.
Boy, that's marginally better. I would say that the control scheme works better on the controller than it does on the mouse. I'm still not sure it's super intuitive for me, but it's at least a little bit better. And I think it's something I'd grow into a lot faster. So if you have a controller, I recommend the controller. For what it's worth. Now remember, I'm bad at these games, so let's go talk to him.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
We will now. All right, default dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to change, you can change the settings. All right. How do we run with the keyboard? Run is left stick. Okay. All right, and then photo mode is left and right stick. All right, so then we could zoom in. Okay, okay.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does. Despite your heart growing dark, there's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
All right. In we go. See if we can. What do we say? Oh, hold on, I don't want to fall off the cliff. I'm not sure running is significantly faster than walking, to be honest. Do I need to interact with it? There we go.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Oh, I guess that's that little orange thing that we didn't actually see.
Energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a...
It'd be nice if the camera actually showed it. You know what I'm saying? The camera needs to aim down a little bit more.
There where you met,
it's a small thing,
eventually grow
but it's
into
significant.
a tree
We
of
went over
life
here specifically to
and
see this, and now we
start
can't
giving
see
back
anything.
to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
And again, we can't quite see it. Oh, what I got now, I got my hoop net. There we go.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
You know, I think he's less
the tree will have grown tall enough
the
to
Fawns
sustain
and more one of the guys from Laverne and Shirley.
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
All right. Luckily, you just have to push the button once and it automatically just stays down there and runs. You don't have to hold the left stick down, which is nice. But you lose it when you jump. All right. Merge the Nono with the tree. Get in there, you little guy. Just squish him in like a... There we go. That doesn't look healthy. Or good. Looks like the tree's kind of becoming evil.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us. everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Never. My Muma will always be able to protect us.
You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wong Fu.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Gotta watch out for that Jumbo Puff.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
And we got the net again. The rod net. All right. Okay. Fate of the world. Where are we headed?
You're getting the hang of it.
Hey, we still have our claw hammer. Our claw bar didn't go away.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
All right, let's jump up and out of here. Out we go.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
And there we go. That's the beginning of Biomutant. That's our first look at it. I think it's a very pretty game with amazing story. I love the narrator. I'm not a fan of the control scheme on kind of anything yet. But other than that, yeah, I don't know that I have a huge problem with it past that. It is what it is. I think the controller control scheme is a little easier to get used to than the other. I say the reviews say the puzzles are all pretty much what we've already seen, which is pretty simplistic. I guess they just felt the need to throw something in there, but didn't really have the time to think it through very well. I haven't really. I've had some issues with it, but I don't know if they're issues with the game or issues with my laptop. We had some problems with sound not coming in and out. I've had some problems with some graphical glitches. I think I have some of that recorded. I'll show you where it comes in at a different resolution than the background screen is on, and the mouse is like on that, but the screen isn't, and I don't know. So some weird little glitches that I've never noticed before, but they are what they are. So I guess I would watch some more videos, read some reviews, and decide it's right for you. It is like a $60 game. It did come out today, as always. It's probably worth waiting to see what things look like a little bit longer before you jump into it. But this has been Biomutant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We'll see you later. Cheers.